hear ye, come one, come all, and join in on the spectacle that is the Red King's Royal Toy Soiree. I am said Red King. Gather round now, lords and ladies, and let's get the royal festivities started. Okay, I lied in my last video. It wasn't as short as I thought it would be because I rambled a bit. And I apologize. I hope you enjoyed the last video. It was on both Rumble and YouTube, which I'm shying away from YouTube because, well, I told you, they're shadow banning me. So I'm pretty much not putting anything except for the last video because I told someone I would because they wanted to see it and guess they aren't a fan of Rumble. But I need you guys to be a fan of Rumble. Please, I need you to go over to Rumble and look me up on Rumble. It's still the same thing, Red King's Royal Toy Soiree. I only have 18 followers. I need more followers so I can get monetized. I mean, I'm eligible. I think I've made 2 cents. And it's weird. I only have 18, but when I go to this other section, it shows I have 21. Why doesn't that reflect on the other count? I'm confused. But there's a lot of things about the net confuses me and tech. And today I just had a complete meltdown about tech because it took close to, I want to say 45 minutes just to download a TV remote app because for 2 hours or more, I couldn't find my remote. I told you about that in the last video. If you watched it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, please go back and check out my last video, which was on both YouTube and Rumble. This one will only be on Rumble. I need everyone to go to Rumble. Rumble. Let's start a Rumble. Yes, go to Rumble. Look at me on Rumble. I might join some other platforms, but maybe like Truth Social, maybe Twitter, X. So let's get this video rolling. Ninja Lawn Guy has sent me more pops than I actually realized, and some pretty good ones. Most of them are Spiderman. But the problem is, one of the first I'm going to show you came with a t-shirt, and I can't find the t-shirt because I would have worn that t-shirt for this video. But this is the only Spider-Man one. Other Spider-Man, except for my black one, it's got like some kind of Asian writing. Not sure which, if it's Japanese, Chinese, whatever. And it's a black and white of him like doing the, the flying squirrel with some web. And I believe I only have 3. And this is the one that came, all kinds of glare, yeah. Here, let me show you the pretty little art. And the shirt's really cool. If I could find it. It's buried somewhere in deep in the mess of my room, which is not much different than mess in my whole place. And I realized just a little while ago, Pops doesn't tape any of their boxes. So you can't tell if they've been opened or not unless it's, But here we go. I'm not going to take every one of these out. Well, I probably will, but I got some ones that are not coming out of the main package. Here is, it's I haven't taken this one out yet, so, and it's a bobblehead too. I noticed that Pops have been doing bobbleheads because they're, what was the pop I saw yesterday that was a bobblehead? Oh, I don't remember. Of course, I can, like I said last week, I can remember something from 40 years ago, but I can't remember something from 40 minutes ago. Here, let's give this a little woohoo. Let it spin around for a little bit. Okay, that takes care of that one. That is Spider-Man No Way Home. And if you'll I don't know if you can notice, I should have brought a flashlight, but it's glittery. I didn't know it was a bobblehead, which is really cool. And it came with a stand, which is even cooler. So, let's go ahead and take him off. We'll plop him over here. I'll worry about... Now this one, actually, I think I'm going to put away right away because this one is really cool. I love the sparkle. The shirt, I'm not a sparkle kind of guy. Haven't been to a strip club in a long time. So, let me see. Is it this way? Come on, let's get in there. No, it's not. It is this way. Come on, get in there. You're wasting a lot of time for me here. There we go. Okay, put that one back in there because that one's kind of extra special. I like that one a whole lot. So we'll put that over there. Then this one I got. I was going to do just the Spider-Man pops because I have quite a few. But I'm going to do... Let me go through the Spider-Mans first. Let's see. Here we have 1462 Spider-Man. It's just the number. Here we go. I'll show it to you. There's the number and all. There's your barcode if you barcode if you need one. Yeah, I'm about it. I'm not sure. This one's got a diorama. That's what's so cool about this one. I will take it out of the box. Come on. Come on. Get out of the box. I didn't. No, I don't want to use that. I didn't bring anything. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's not. I thought I heard something tearing. It's just cardboard rubbing against cardboard. Okay, put that over. Oh, might as well put this back in its box. Like so. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this. Oh, no. Oh, he's hanging upside down. Are these? Oh, the blister broke. I might display this one when I might display it now if I can find a place to put it. Looky there. This is when he's down in the sewer. Oh, there's another piece of plastic inside of it. And it's another bobblehead. Are they going strictly to bobblehead type stuff? Or I guess I could turn the light off on this one because the light doesn't shine through the bottom of... I mean, that is so incredibly cool. And it's another bobblehead. And I know they didn't make them all bobbleheads. But that is another really cool one. Man, I cannot wait till I get to display all of this. It is going to be awesome possum. As opposed to awesome opossum. Because I always thought the American possums were possums. No, they're opossums. Possums are the ones with the big googly looking eyeballs that look like they're permanently high. Okay. I cannot wait to be able to display that one. And now let me see, any other, here is a Venomized, Jay, it even says it right. Venomized. English is hard. So, Venomized Ironet. Let's give him a display. Oh, hey, turn the light back on. Let's open this bad boy up and watch the light shine through. Oh, I guess maybe I need to see if I can get a brighter bulb in that, because it's really not. Oh, let me see. Let me put it through here. Okay, come on, turn around. Come around to the people. The people want to see. So here it comes. Here it comes. I'm hoping you're watching this on TV, because this will look a lot bigger and better and cooler and more badass. So that is... Sorry. Wow. It's almost 11 o'clock. Woo! PM, that is. So that will be the end of Venomized. Kind of like that cinnamon guy. And it's such a shame. Rest in peace, buddy. You were so funny, and you were just... I'm sure you brought joy to many little children with your cinnamon, and adults too. You were a funny dude, and it's sad that you're no longer part of life, because right now we need as much comedy and funny as we can get. So rest in peace, big guy. Can't remember his name. For those of you, he's kind of the bald guy with the long gray hair. And he always goes... So, okay, let me see which one of these I want to... let me see, what's the one on the bottom? Oh, well, okay. I'm going to start with this one. Sorry. I decided to put some music in the background. I was trying to get a song made, but it's expensive. I know a music producer. He plays, he produces, he records. He does, But right now, I'm just not. I've talked to him. I even talked to a guy who's in a band with his dad, and I told them, and with, I just tore the filth and foul and foul and filth. This is, just a Spiderman. That's all it says. But it's the comic book. It's with the, it's not even a comic book. It's just, damn, that's a shame. That would have been cool if it was a real comic, but it's just a cover. And I believe I read that. I used to have a whole bunch of... Oh, that kind of sucks because you can't see through the... And, yeah, the light won't even shine through. But I'm not taking it out. I don't even know if I want to take it out of the plastic, but it's definitely not coming out of the case. I'm not sure I want to take it out of the box to display it. I don't know. It depends on how things are when we get to our destination. And where we're going right now, gas is $4.85 just down the road. Pay attention to what you're doing. But gas here, like I said, is $4.85. Talked to a buddy who lives close to where I'm moving in the same state, and he said gas is $2.37. Yeah, make it make sense. But we all know why. But, well, any of us with a brain know why. But I'm not going to talk about it. Because we're here to talk about Pops. And this one is Iron Spider, and I'm really kind of ticked off at, of course, Disney running everything, but they couldn't bother to give him the coolest outfit or uniform Spider-Man has ever had. This one, the Iron Spider. I can't stand the Spider-Man outfits in the last 3 movies. Or is it 4 now? I can't remember. He was in more than what I'm talking about. He was in the Endgame and before that, and he was in Civil War. So I just don't understand why they couldn't pick this armored Spider-Man, because it is so much better looking than what they did on the movies. The one they did on the movies was way too busy, had way too many colors. But I'm not sure, I should have showed, but I don't know where they are. I have some Spider-Man figures that Ninja Lawn Guy has sent me. I guess I'll have to locate those, but this is all about the pups. So let's get this one in there, but I much prefer. Now that one's not a bobblehead. That one's not a bobblehead. But I just... Disney, you're just... So, now I got here... Pop number 69! Woohoo! That's my favorite number. That's the year I was born. That's why it's my favorite number. And because it is, what do you call it? Associated with a, how do I put it? A physical between 2 individuals. Never mind. I'll let you just marinate on that. So, here is Black Suit Spider-Man, and it is the opposite of this. They're still Spider-Man covered in spiders. Regular suit, the symbiote suit. And so they're basically, this must have been, let me see, are they the same? Oh no. This one's comic number 1, and this one's number 13. So, yes, these are quite beautiful. And like I said, I cannot wait to display them, because I may take them out of the box and just line them up on a shelf. That would be really cool. Oh, thought my music died. I mean, no! I'll go ahead and take it out of the box so you can see it a little better. Sorry. I was only doing it to the books and it... Hey there, guys at Pops. Can you make these not so easily terrible? Terrible. I just... Never mind. You know, make them so they don't tear as easy. They're not terrible. Well, actually, they're terrible because they tear too easy. There you go. Black Suit Spider-Man. Episode 13, or comic 13, according to this. Oh, these are going to be great. If I take... No, is that... That's under the plastic, isn't it? Crap. I guess I gotta leave that only at Target, because it's Target exclusive. Is the other one? Yes, the other one's a Target exclusive as well. So I guess I kind of have to keep that on there. It gets in the way of the really coolness of it, but I have to keep it for... Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be that valuable at all. It is pretty expensive from what I hear now. And there's many toys that I got, like that Joker. McFarlane DC. The Joker with the money pile is going for $125 to $150. Now I wish I hadn't even opened mine. I'm not sure. I think I did. And that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. I wonder how much the Jaegers cost now from the what were they called? Pacific Rim. I have a Jaeger from the first movie. It's 18 inches tall. Unfortunately, the knees are weak, and so were the hips, so I had it standing on a shelf. It literally fell, wrapped its legs around it like almost like, what do they call that? Scorpion? So, it fell, and it broke, I want to say the right arm. It broke the shoulder hinge, and not sure I can find anybody to repair it. Oh, why is this so hard to get out of here? There, let me, whoa, that's tighter than, never mind. Maybe that's not meant to come out. Wow, this is crazy. This is literally not coming out of this box, and you know my hands are not strong enough, and if I force it, I'm afraid I'm going to tear the box up some more. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry. Limitations. My hands are crap, and I hate it. And another big one was the comic book. In fact, I hope I still have one of these comic books. I don't know if this glows in the dark, but I've always been a big Ghost Rider fan. In fact, I remember reading my first one in the 70s, in the late 70s, and I was surprised that I was allowed to read it, because there were a lot of, in the one comic book that I remember, it was Johnny Blaze. He had gone to hell. So there was many of these pages with, depictions of hell. And my mother hated anything that was, she wasn't super religious, but she hated anything that seemed to be demonic imagery. So I was surprised I even had this. But when I got older into the teenagehood, I would read, I believe it was Danny Ketch didn't come to, I think, the 90s, I want to say. So it was Johnny Blaze through 70s and 80s, and I believe 90s is when Danny Ketch came along. And so, well, hello there, sir. I'm in the middle of a video. Could you please, come on, down, come on. This is Bigums. Yes. You gonna meow for the people? Come on, Bigums. Bigums. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Okay, big guy. You gotta get down. Come on. Come on. No, down. Down, boy. Down. Yes, that's my Bigums boy. Sorry, buddy. When I get the video done, I'll give you lots. So this isn't the comic book I had, because it was just him, the head, and the flames, but it was glow in the dark. But it looks similar to this one. And I will attempt to take this one out of the box. Can't possibly be done already. Are you kidding me? Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry, just... Oh, look how sweet that opened up. Oh, and it looks like it's... Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Let me see. Woohoo! Woohoo! Thank you, Jesus! I didn't have to tear anything up. But... beautiful Ghost Rider. That Oh, I'm going to so love to display this one. And once I get Ninja Lawn Guy paid off, this next month, there's no box coming. I still owe him $421, I think. Maybe? Something like that. No. Yeah, $260, I think. Or $460, maybe. Something like that. $461. So, I still have October, which is coming here soon, thank God. And November to pay him off for all the stuff. And then I'm going to have to cut back. But I still have tons of toys I've never put on this channel. So I got plenty. In fact, his last box, I showed it, but I haven't pulled the individuals out and done a video on them. I just did the, the mail call. This, let me show that to you again. Let me get it up a little closer to remove some of that glare. There we go. That is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Ninja Lawn Guy, because this one, or did I buy this one on my own? I don't remember. What is this? I don't know what that is on the back. I'll have to find out. Maybe I need to go on the website. Or if do the others have that? I don't recall the other ones having that. This weird little, tell me if you have pops like this. Do they all have this? I guess I could check. But some of these are so hard to take out. Let me see. Come on. Come on, don't tear. This one came out relatively. Oh, it's on the back of all of. Oh, I'm an idiot. That is, if you'll notice in the middle here, that is a drywall screw. So you can put the drywall screw in the drywall. Then, I'm surprised it didn't come with a screw. Then you put the mount on there and put a screw, a regular metal screw, into the drywall screw. Because if you put regular screws in drywall, they'll just strip out. You use these drywall screws and then put a regular screw in it. So they all have, okay, so I can actually mount these to a wall, but I don't think we're going to have drywall in our toy palace or whatever we're going to call it once we get one.